Okay, so for my Omnibox, for the last part, I'm going to put on some vinyl. And this is not a heat transfer vinyl. This is, think of it like stickers, right? So this is one that we are going to put on, and then we're going to cut out. We're not going to have to mirror this one. So I'm going to open up Silhouette Studio. And while that's getting loaded up, I'm going to put this in to my machine. It's on my cutting mat, and I just hit the arrow to bring it in. And this is going to be relatively simple because it's just text. So I'm going to bring over my text component, and this is my Omnibox. And move it. And basically I want to figure out how big I want this thing, so I need to measure on my box. I'll be right back. So that's 8 by 2 1/4, a little bit taller. And then basically I pick a font that I want. So that's simple text. It's something that should be pretty easy for this to cut and easy for me to put on. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, now that I'm ready, I'm going to send it to the machine. And I need to change the material type to basically just be vinyl. And I don't want it. It's not a heat transfer, so I don't have to mirror it. So this is glossy vinyl. And should be ready to go. And when I have it, I'm going to select the text that I want to actually cut, and I'm going to hit send, and then it should cut it out. Okay, so that piece is done. I'm going to clean it up, see if I can. Looks pretty good. So I'm going to basically cut this out, take it off, and cut here, making sure I don't cut my actual text. Alright, so my text is here, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take off the outer part. Alright, there we go. Now, the problem is, how do I get this right onto my actual piece? And for that we need transfer tape. So transfer tape, pull it out. Is basically going to sit on top of this part, and then we can peel it off, and the vinyl should stick to the transfer tape, and then we can actually transfer the vinyl. So let me reposition the camera so you can see this better. So I need like that much. Okay. So my process is I'm going to peel the transfer tape, put it on top of the vinyl, and then try to peel it off and just get the vinyl. I'm going to use the flattener here to really make sure that the transfer tape is stuck well to the vinyl. And when I'm ready to apply, what I'll do is we'll pull the transfer tape off, and what we should see is that the vinyl, right, is coming with me, and then I can place it on my piece that I want. And I've already cut it out on the vinyl machine, and looks like it's just going to fit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to peel it off the transfer tape, and then I'm going to use my scraper to put it on the wood, and hopefully it sticks. Alright, so I'll make sure that this is pretty dust free, and here we go. So carefully peel off, making sure my vinyl is coming with it. If you have really small, intricate text, it might be harder to get off, so something a little blockier is probably going to be the best. Alright, I'm going to get that lined up. Give it kind of a light piece. There we go, and now I want to really get that vinyl on there. And try to peel it off, and if the vinyl doesn't stick, which it's not, we got to basically do it again. Keep that piece there. Alright, it's on there. I'm going to fold my transfer tape in top so it's not sticky, and basically now really make sure that all of that vinyl is stuck down. I don't want it peeling off down the road. Alright, there we go. We have our vinyl on there. If we were doing different projects, right, we can now paint on top of this and take the vinyl off, and we'd have painted on there. We can leave the vinyl. It's really up to you where we go from there. Now looking at mine, I can see I have a pretty good gap right here because I didn't cut it very well on the bandsaw. So I'm going to use some sawdust and some glue to basically fill in that gap so it's not so visually gross. And then we're done. At this point you can go as far as you want, cleaning up edges, making sure it's all together, but that's it.